Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Pocket Edition. Today's episode, we've got a bit of a mishmash episode today, guys. We're going to do lots of little bits and bats today. And the first thing that I wanted to ask you guys is, should I put bookshelves at the top around here? Started to do it here at the top, which, yeah, it kind of takes a little while to get the books for it. So I've kind of tried it with two there to see what it looks like. And I do like it actually, so I'm just wondering what you guys think about that before I move on. The next couple of things that I wanted to kind of discuss today, one of them, I'm going to go and do a bit of a nether trip today, and hopefully I'm going to do this by continuously opening it as fast as I can. So basically, if I can get all of the diamond, not the diamond, but the gold blocks back, then I can open it again and again and again. So hopefully from that, we can actually get some stuff. And yeah. And the other thing is, I want to get some gunpowder, and I want to try and start expanding where the reed farm is, so I can complete that section of in here. The other thing I want to do though, guys, basically, the mushroom farm's ready to go as well, and someone gave me a brilliant idea for the reed farm. Yeah, the reed farm. It's not going to be automated. It's not going to be automated, and yeah. But it kind of fits well, a little bit better anyway. But I had to change the design of the cactus farm around because it wasn't working. So now I physically have to break it myself. It's not too much of a problem though, and the rates are really, really good. So nothing to worry about there at all. So I don't really mind that it's not automated, because it does mean that I will gain the maximum harvest whenever I need it. And presuming that I don't need that much cactus, well, we should be fine. So let's just sleep, and perfect, it is night time. So hopefully when we get over to the nether reactor, there won't be that many mobs to get rid of before I place down the gold and the core. Basically, we've got to be quick. We've got to be really, really fast, basically so that we can open the reactor. And this is going to be the issue now, is trying to get up there without blowing ourselves up. Oh, there's an egg there. Fantastic. So yeah, I've been harvesting the reeds like crazy lately, and there's a skeleton, a zombie, I think I also saw a spider up there, so we may have a little bit of killing to do before we actually physically open the reactor. It's not too much of a problem though, because as soon as we open it again, the mobs will despawn. So, oh, this is where we got to get careful. We can get the zombie to fall on our head. As soon as I can get up there though, that should be the good thing. But physically getting up there is going to be tough as it is. So maybe I should go and get my bow, or maybe I should just do a run in. So literally I'll just run in, get into a corner, and we'll go up and trying to take out as many of the stuff. I think there's only going to be one skeleton. That's what's worrying me, is the skeleton. I can deal with the spider and the zombie taking a couple of hearts. But I also heard a creeper. Oh, so there is two skeletons, and that skeleton's shooting the zombie. And now let's just deal with these. I've got... just charge at them, I think, probably the best plan. Okay, there we go. Cleared out this floor. We only took 2.5 hearts, not too much of a problem. Now, where's the centre of the room? That's the problem. Where's the centre? I think this is the centre here. So basically, let's get this started then, quickly, while we've still got the chance. So, 4 gold blocks. I'm going to cover this up with cobble, just because it'll be less of a hassle to do that, and also it'll be much easier when I come to dismantle the thing again. And this is going to be the wrong pattern, yes I know that, but the problem is I've got to get into a position where I can dig away most of it fairly quickly, and hopefully we won't have too many interferences from mobs. So here we go, guys. Attempt number 1. 3, and oh damn it, we missed it. Damn it, we got 3. Did I even pick up any of them? Is a good question. I got 2 of them. Oh, there's the 3rd. Let's try and kill some pigmen for gold anyway. So let's keep killing these guys. Hopefully they give us the gold to make another reactor, and then we can open it again. If not, we're going to have to use our supplies from the reactor itself. So let's go around quickly picking all this up, because we don't want to lose any of this. And hopefully we will actually gain more this time, because we won't have missed any of it or spat any of it out by accident. And there seems to be a lot of quartz in this run today, so let's get round quickly and get as much of it as we can. The important one though is actually not the quartz, but rather the other stuff in here, because I've not really got any plans to use quartz for anything. So I've got 3 gold and I've got 5 back at the base. So we've not got enough gold though, which is a shame. And also the nether reactor is now dark once more. And let's just light this up like so and get our rightful obsidian. And 1 more there. And it looks like getting 3 is probably going to be the best thing that we can do. And we're going to get some gold back from when we do dig out and kill the zombies and the skeletons and all that lot from it. So that'll be so much a little bit easier. And the shame is that we don't actually have enough gold to open it again. But hopefully we'll have enough to keep us going for a little while, because we only need 1 gold. So if I go shaft mining just a little bit, then getting the stuff should be fine. Now I just want to dig around the central block and have a look what it looks like when I don't break it, because obviously it looks like this really dark coloured block, so it looks pretty cool. And the good thing about this though is all the nether brick from the original ones that I've been doing here, well, I've only done 2 before this and they've gone well, but I don't really like enjoying digging out of all the netherrack that you see around it. So the best thing to do with that is when I have enough TNT spare, I'm just going to blow it up. And hopefully if I keep using this as a reactor, I can just keep getting the stuff out of it. And whenever I need netherrack, I can just break some of it off the top of layers. So it should be a little bit easier to do that from there. And the good thing is though, let's just have a look at this block. Look at that block. That's a weird block. It's very strange actually, considering what it actually looks like. So break it and then let's have a look at what it changes to. This nice bright coloured block. So this is what we got from it, so that's pretty good actually. So let's convert glowstone. We got 8 pieces of glowstone. That is actually really bad. Some reeds, some other stuff. Yeah, we didn't really get that much from the reactor. That is a little bit of a shame. But we got some stuff, so we should be happy with that. And now this is the tricky part of trying to find the way down. Let's just have a look from outside. Which way is base? So base is over there. So I'm presuming that I dig through. Oh, what a perfect spot. So if we dig like this and then just head out and get down quickly, we should be fine. And yeah, let's head back to the base now, guys. So let's go and put all that stuff back. And let's see what we got properly. Put it in with our other stuff so that we kind of know roughly how much we're getting on average. So this was definitely the worst one so far for glowstone and maybe quartz as well. Because glowstone average is about 12 to 13, and with that one only giving us 8, that's kind of a small amount. But maybe that's at the lower end of the stuff that you can get, basically. So hopefully what we get in here is actually going to be averaged out to a good amount. So at least we'll have nothing to worry about. So let's just convert our stuff. Let's see what we've got. So let's get one of these out, because I seem to be making a lot of these, and I don't really need to. So let's make our quartz blocks. Let's put it all away now. So, quartz goes in here. I'm now up to 44 quartz blocks. That's quite good. 6 bowls. Anything else that can go in this chest? The paintings can. Anything else? The books. Okay, books can go in there. Glowstone, yep. That, the 3 gold. How much gold have I got now? 7. 7. Need 2 more actually. Not. Oh, we can make another piece of glowstone. Fantastic. So let's just convert now. Glowstone here. And yeah, that's pretty good actually. So now we've got 10 pieces of glowstone again. Our obsidian is up to 79, okay. So let's put the rest of this stuff back. Like so. Let's put the cactus away, which is now building up to a significant amount. And maybe I'll convert all that into 12 paper, 4 books, 5 books, 6 books. Okay, so that'll make us another 3 bookshelves. That will be able to cover the other side. Anything else that goes in here, melon seeds. The mushrooms. So we'll have plenty of mushrooms for different coloured dyes if and when we need it. So that's good. Let's also get rid of the arrows and the bones that we've collected. Feathers as well go in there, if I remember rightly. Now this is the bit where we have to find where the other stuff goes. So nether brick goes in here. Where does beds go? Where have I been keep? Oh, they're in here. Keep getting these beds. At least I'll never have to make another bed ever again. Thank God for that, because now I've got 5 beds. Look, let's move these into another chest, because they're not valuables really, are they? They should be in here along with the doors, because doors are just... It's a door. Who needs a door? I have never used a door in this game in this season, so... Well, I've used one, sorry. I've used one on the original base. So where is eggs going there as well? Okay, so it's nearly sorted out now, so cobblestone can go in there. And by the look of it, I have been placing cobblestone in both this chest and the other chest. Yeah, it's kind of getting a bit mumble-jumbled for the cobblestone again, so... Yeah, it's gonna have to find some use for it, otherwise it's just gonna lay around doing nothing all the time. So how many books is that? 6. That'll do 1, 2, and we can get the other 3 as well. So if we get 9 of that, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2. So let's convert into wood, and let's make ourselves some more bookshelves. That's 3 more. It's not much, but it's getting there slowly for us. And remember, every time that we harvest, we're going to need a new axe because we've run out now. Let's make a stone one. 1, 2, 3. Basically, just want to keep all my supplies up because now that I've used all of the stone tools pretty much, they're basically down to scraps. So, yeah, I want to just keep messing it up a little bit. So let's have a look at what this looks like with a full back row. I actually really do like that. That's actually really, really nice. And surprisingly, that looks much better than the wood. So I'll work towards finishing up that for us, guys. And let's go and find where our TNT is at the moment. I've got 1 piece for us so we can blow out a little bit more space for the reed farm. And I'm going to show you how it's going to be done. The design is partially helped by someone who sent me a message the other day. And basically, it's simple. It's simple, but it really does make a significant effect on it. Because just to make it easier, instead of walking over the water all the time, he suggested that I just put half slabs over the water positions. And surprisingly, I like that idea. So 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we want to go in here. Trying to blow out the area in the back corner. So off we go. It's basically going to blow out behind there. Excellent. And I've got 1 torch on me as well, which can go right in here. And now let's dig out a little bit of this space for the reed farm. Let's try and first of all work out the size of it. This may be a little bit tricky, but what I'm planning to do is a reed farm that can get about 2 stacks each time it's harvested. That's the plan, is so it gets a good amount. It's not too lacking or anything. And this hole was actually just perfect sized. So we can actually clear out quite a lot of it here without doing too much work. That's good because saves our durabilities on our pickaxes now, and that's good. The next thing though that I have planned for the future, I've kind of got a lot of things planned, but some of the major things that I've got the idea to do is basically, one of them is to get a diamond armor set and basically do the test with that and the gold. Now, diamond armor is going to be easy because I've got about 55 diamonds now, because after I went shaft mining to find the remaining gold, I found some more diamonds as well along with that, and I've now put them aside so we can use it for tools and armor. So we've pretty much got a full set and about half a stack of diamonds on top of that, so expect that pretty soon, guys. So yeah, let's just get in here now. Let's dig this back 3 and let's dig across to it, see if we can hit it. Okay, there it is. Let's dig through another one. There it is, it's against the back wall. Now, this is definitely way too small, but I want to make it so it's pretty deep back, and the plan is just to start small and expand when the smaller stuff grows into the triple it, so the size of it will get tripled near enough every time, or a little bit bigger each time so that it works more effectively, and it'll be a lot harder to expand because I've got to expand in this sort of weird sort of squared way, except it's not actually a square because it kind of bends around like an L shape. So every time I've got to do it, it's kind of just to open it up like 3/4 bigger, something like that. So yeah, it's going to be slightly tricky to do, but it should be okay. And the easy thing about this is that there is lots and lots and lots of space back here. There is actually nothing else here. So this is the first build here, so it should be fine because there'll be nothing in its way. So let's try and work out how deep back this can go. It can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 deep. That side can go 7 back. So we've already made it 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's make it to 7, 5, 6, 7, and same following it through. And we'll have to go and get some torches in a second so we can start lighting this thing up. Because otherwise mobs are going to spawn in here and we may lose bits of the base if they do. I've already had some zombie spawns in the base and I've tried to solve them by putting torches down. So yeah, sort of sorting half of it out is half the plan, and the other half is kind of getting it functional at the same time. So at least I've got some stuff around that I can use. So let's go and get some torches, but for now, just to make sure that when we come out of the area, it doesn't despawn stuff. So let's just kind of just light it up with fires. They won't burn anything anyway, because they're too far away from any wood, and if they do, we'll just put it out anyway, so it won't make a difference. So let's just go and get these torches and be a bit quicker. So, yeah, it won't take too much to do that, and the reeds, yeah, they won't take long either to grow, because all they've got to be is they've only got to be next to water, so it doesn't matter if they're on sand or dirt, and I think the difference between the growing times isn't too much different anyway, so it should work fine for us. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So at least we won't have to waste some of the sand that is in the world, because there isn't that much, to be honest. And just as we get back, the flames have gone out. So 1, 2, and we'll do one over here as well. This one's also going to go 7 back, I think, and that may actually be the maximum size of it. So let's dig this back to 7. It's another 3. It's not too much of a problem though, because we've got a diamond pickaxe and we can move through it pretty quick. And also the L-shaped design kind of gives the incentive that you can work sort of like, you go around the front row and then you can go to the back row, the back row, and then you can keep moving around in sort of a zigzag shape round the raised up half slabs where the water is. And the water has to be on the same height as the reeds, that's the problem. But I'm thinking that I might be able to do a system where the reeds are actually, there'll be a majority of reeds there, so I'm not wasting it with random lines of water, because you're actually wasting space from where reeds can actually grow. So basically the plan is to try and come up with a design for the floor pattern where the reeds are growing at their maximum potential in the area. So basically what I'm going to try and do, and I'm going to have to go and get a new pickaxe now because that one's just broken, but first we'll place some torches down and we'll make another trip back. So look at how fast the cactus grows, because we've only been here just a little while in this episode and already that cactus has grown to nearly full amount. So let's just head back and get ourselves a new diamond pickaxe. It's our 4th pick has now broken. So moving through the diamonds pretty quick with the pickaxes, but they do last a long time, so don't worry about that. Let's get some sticks on the go as well and put that wood block back because we don't need it. Let's get some more diamonds going. 1, 2, 3, and here comes the diamond pickaxe. Brand new diamond pick, so this should last us maybe another couple of episodes or so. So, yeah, it's going to be here for a while. But yeah, back to the reed farm design. The design for the floor, the fact that reeds have to grow by only 1 block of water. So you could have a block of water, say, here. But then you could have reeds, and reeds around it. But then trying to balance it out to the right sort of size and shape would kind of counter it a little bit. But there are some designs out there, so I may just look out for one. And if you guys have an idea or design for it, just let me know and then I can implement it if it's probably the best design or it's the best one that I get. Because at the moment, I haven't seen too many very efficient designs, but most of them seem to use the same pattern of water and then 2 reeds and then water again. It kind of works pretty quick. It's a good efficient system for small areas. And so that's probably what I'm going to go with. But if you've got a quicker one that you use in your worlds, then by all means just let me know and I'll implement it into this one. Because if it's quicker, I'd happily have it, because that means I can have things like bookshelves around the place and sugar for a cake farm and stuff like that and things like that. So yeah. Other things though, 0.8, it may not be out for another couple of weeks or so. So I wouldn't get hopes up just yet for that. And hopefully it'll be out sooner or later though, because it does mean that we'll be able to start moving forward with some more farmings and some other stuff in the world. And it looks like we've got some more iron here in the corner, so let's get that, and then we can give a uniform shape to where the torches are going to be while we're not in here building with the reeds. So basically what we're doing today, oh, it's just 1 piece, fantastic. This one's got at least 2. We can break this, I think. We might be able to see some more. Nope. No. Okay, so that was just 2 as well. So that one was useless, and so was the other one. So, oh wait, we can do this as well. No, I can't. Let's just try and cover this up with some tongue twisted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then bring it across. No, wait, we want to bring it there and there. So then we want to bring it right across to there, in the corner, like so. So that should be good. We'll also place one right in the middle of the pattern. So the pattern goes to here. There we go. So there's the middle of that one. And the chunk on this one goes to here. And then we can place them in the corners. 1, 2. Just to be over precautious about lighting for this. But this is a good size for the reed farm. You'll get quite a lot of reeds in here. And probably 2 stacks is a good amount to get from this. Because that only means that I actually need 64 reeds actually down in the first place to get it working to a good standard. So, yeah. So, remember guys that there is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18 cacti in here. So let's see how many cacti we get by breaking the whole thing. It's obviously not completely grown, so we might just get about an average of about 2.5 maybe. Let's get up onto here and break it away. And all the way to the bottom again. Back up to the top, get out the water obviously. Let's get back up to the top and break this one so we can move across to it without pricking ourselves to death, which I almost did after last episode. Finishing off in here, making the tweaks that I said I had to make to it, guys, so it would work better. And then may or may not have almost fallen in, and I kind of got stuck against a cactus. So there's 44, so that's not too bad. So let's place these against the back. Then you want to go this row. Basically, you've got to leave the gap between them, otherwise they don't grow. So let's hop down here, there, and there. There, there, there. And the last one here, here, here. So we're getting 26 extra cacti from that. That's just under half a stack. So that's pretty good going. So this episode was kind of a shorter one. It's kind of been a lot shorter, to be honest. But I haven't had much time to record for this episode, guys. So we did a little bit of digging out for the reed farm, so we can start working on that next time. And also, if we want to expand the reed farm, we can also go this way, because it's going to go beside the cactus farm. And if I go any further this way, though, I will actually hit the tree farm, which I'm going to be building. And I don't want to do that, so that's the maximum distance that can go back there. But it's a good size for it, and there's definitely more than enough spaces for the reeds to grow in here for us to get about 2.5 stacks maybe. So I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. Comment, like, rate and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.